What's up, cubers? My name's Kenneth. Today we're going to talk about my 3D printed Yoda Rubik's Cube. So if you've been following my channel and especially my Instagram, you'll know that I've been really getting into 3D printing, and I've been 3D printing a lot of stuff, including this little thing, this iris case that opens up, and inside you'll see a 1x2x3, which is another thing I printed, which I've also found on Thingiverse, and this printed in place, and you just put stickers on it and it turns better than any other 1x2x3 I have. So I mean, I've just been having a blast, and I've been really wanting to do more with my 3D printer. And one thing I really wanted to do was to get like a mini puzzle, either a mini 2x2 or a mini 3x3, and make my own caps for them to turn it into some other puzzle, kind of mod the puzzle into something else. So it's something I really wanted to do. So I was looking on Thingiverse and I found this awesome low poly Yoda head, and I'll put a link in the description to where you can find this on Thingiverse. And I think it's such a cool Yoda head, and with the Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi coming out, I'm a big Star Wars fan. I really wanted to turn this into a Rubik's Cube. So I grabbed a mini Diane Zanchi, and it's 42 millimeters on each side. So yeah, I played with Fusion 360, learned a lot, and made some caps to super glue onto a mini Diane Zanchi and turn it into a Yoda Rubik's Cube. So anyway, I've done all the work already, and I printed out this Yoda Rubik's Cube, and you can see it actually looks pretty cool. You can see I didn't put the 3x3 grid right across his face, but it's kind of to the side. I wanted to preserve as much of the detail in his face as possible, so that's why I did that. And yeah, I mean, it looks really great. It's a really great Yoda. One problem though is it's gray. So what I did was I bought a roll of green PLA. I'm going to make a second one with this mini Diane Zanchi, and this is the color green I got. So I've got the caps now. I've printed them out, and I want to show them to you in a little more detail. So here are the caps that I printed, and you can see all the pieces like this. And basically, this is just going to super glue right on to the cube. So this here is a corner piece. It's going to super glue right onto here. Here we have an edge piece, which would super glue right here, and the thing would turn like that. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to look great. I printed it in 3 steps. I printed the bottom layer, the middle layer, and then the top layer. And the top layer, I haven't removed the support material yet, and I still have a lot to do to clean up these pieces, sand them off a little bit. And yeah, so anyway, I'm going to get started and make this green Yoda Rubik's Cube. One down, 25 more to go. So I'm done gluing the bottom layer on the cube here, and I think it's turning out really great, and you can really get a sense of how the cube is the core of this puzzle, and we're just super gluing caps onto the outside of the puzzle. You can see how it's all how it can scramble, and how we really have like this Rubik's Cube core. And the bottom layer is definitely the biggest layer. It's got the longest faces, and you can really see that our biggest problem is going to be with the puzzle locking up and catching, because we have these huge faces here that have to be aligned perfectly, and the centers are, like this one's very long, and you can easily get locked up, and that's the problem that this puzzle has, and I've solved it twice now, and it's actually pretty terrible. I am hoping I'm doing a better job of lining the pieces up as I'm gluing them on, and hopefully that'll make it a little bit better, but yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Oh no, I put it on backwards. Oh no, it's glued on there. No. Oh no, guys, so I screwed up. This piece I glued on backwards, which really isn't that big of a deal because I can just flip it and then assemble it, like this. And, Yoda will look great, but I'll know, and now you guys will know, that the inner cube inside will be scrambled. And oh, that just kind of kills me a little bit. That's terrible. But at this point, I got no other option because I tried to rip that super glue apart, and man, this is some good super glue. So yeah, I think this is going to be stuck this way forever. So here's the green Yoda. I think it turned out really well. I really like the color I chose. It's this like army green. One issue I have with it though is I probably should have spent more time on this top layer, because if I had cleaned it up a little bit nicer, I could have gotten rid of this kind of larger gap along the top layer, which is too bad, and I could have spent more time. There's a couple other places where there's kind of large gaps. So I was hoping to clear up some of those on the second run, and I didn't do actually as good as I had done on the gray one, which is too bad. One interesting thing about this puzzle though is this has some external bandaging which the regular Rubik's Cube doesn't. And the thing that causes the bandaging is actually these ears. So you can see there's this plane right here that the top layer has that should intersect this ear. And so the top part of this ear should actually be connected to this top corner here, but instead it's connected to this edge. And so if one of these pieces on the top layer were really large, as it swung by the ear, it would intersect the ear and cause it to bandage. But you can see the top layer doesn't matter because it's pretty small, but so the bottom layer has some really large pieces. And so if I try to turn this piece around, you can see we have some bandaging here. I can't pass this piece over. I can't get this edge right here. It's going to make this puzzle harder to solve, and it'll make the solving pretty unique to this puzzle, which I think is really cool. So now I think it's time to scramble this puzzle up and try to solve it. So I thought I'd do a kind of funny scramble to start with. I think that looks pretty good. I just think this is funny. Maybe if I switch those two, it'll look more horn-like. That might be my favorite horned Yoda. Okay, time to fully scramble it. Oh, it's got some bandaging. Oh, can't go that way either. So I have to be a little more careful when scrambling it, I guess. Well, it's scrambled, and now it's time to solve it. And I gotta say, I'm not looking forward to trying to solve this thing, just because it locks up so much. It's gonna just take me forever to solve it. So anyway, here we go. I got turned around. What am I doing? I screwed up. I'm already lost. I tried to do an algorithm which didn't work because of the bandaging. Then I tried to back out of the algorithm and I got lost and screwed up. Okay, I think I'm back. Ouch. Some of these pieces are sharp. Wow, I'm so exhausted. I'm so happy to be done. That took so long to solve, and now I really understand why people don't do these kind of large 3x3 mods like this, and they just don't turn very well. Like the cube just wants to constantly get locked up, and it was really kind of a pain to solve and really kind of annoying. But I have to say I'm still very pleased with this project because I learned so much. I learned a lot using Fusion 360. I'm still a noob when it comes to computer-aided design, and hopefully I can take this learning and build something else that's really cool. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to build your own, I'll have the links to everything you need in the description below, as well as the other models I showed, including the original Yoda model. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely stay tuned for next week's video. I've been doing weekly videos. I hope you guys have been enjoying that. Definitely leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this. And yeah, I really appreciate everything you guys do, including following me on Instagram. And if you haven't subscribed already, definitely subscribe. It really helps out. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks guys for watching. And of course, have a great day.